Hello, and welcome to another episode of Learn Origami with Mr. Mark. Today we're going to make a little picture frame. This is a picture frame that actually is really cool to make. Let me show you that how a picture can be set right in here. You have these little corners that you just stick your picture into. Just like that. And not only that, but it will also stand up. Because we gotta make a back support. So let's get started making this picture frame. To get started, we're gonna take our page. And it's really, if you have a decent sized picture, like say a 4x6, maybe a 5x7, you're gonna need something about 8. You're gonna need definitely an 8.5 inch square. For this, if you have a colored side, start with the color side facing up and the white side facing down. I have a page that's actually the same color both sides. We'll start by making our first creases, which is putting a plus sign into our page. Go ahead and put the plus sign right on in there. Folding edge to edge, making a set of boxes inside your page. After we do this, what we have to do next is we are going to actually take the sides, each opposite sides are going to meet the centers, and we'll open it all up, okay? Just like this. Fold the center, edge to the center crease. I'm going to turn this around because I'm a righty and I do everything on the right side. If you're a lefty, maybe everything works best for you all on the left. And see, I opened that up. Next, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to fold the page in, meet the edge, meet the middle crease. And open that up. Now we have a series of boxes in our page. So we'll have a series of lines going 1, 2, and 3. We have a series of lines going up and down and across our page. With this, now with our page all set up, the first step after that, we're going to take this top edge and make it meet line 1. And I'm going to tell you that this is line 1, 2, and 3. So top edge meets line 1. Crease it. There you go. Now at line 2, and that's line 3 now. So from here, we're going to take the bottom edge and we're going to fold it. We're going to take the bottom edge and not folding at line 3, but we're going to go up. So we take the edge of the bottom just a little bit past our center line, line number 2. Go ahead and take it up just a little bit past. If you feel you want to measure it, go on ahead and measure it. You might want to take it about 1/4 inch up. There you go, crease it well. And now we have a gap here. Let's take a look at our sample so you can understand. See, we'll have this gap right here. Next, we're gonna take the side edges. Oop, I did not fold evenly. Let me crease this nice and even. And so, we will now take these back corners. These bottom flaps we are going to fold them down to take this edge to meet the flap edge. It's going to meet the crease edge at the bottom. Just like that. Same thing on the other side. This flat edge will meet the bottom crease. There we go. After we make those creases, let's now take the top flap that we have, this small flap. We are going to take this flap corner and fold it up. We're going to make a triangle point here. And the same thing on the opposite side. We're going to take this flap point, this flap, we're going to take this side edge, make it meet this side folded edge, that top folded edge. There we go. Right there, you have flaps folded up. You have this flap down, this flap down, these corners folded in. After we do all this, now it's time to fold the sides in. To do that, I think it'll be best if we do it like this. I'm going to bring it up so you can see how we have this flat edge here. We're going to fold it just a little to see that this flap edge actually stays behind. We're not folding on the line, we're folding it above the line, just by a little bit. Make sure your edges are meeting edges when you're folding down like that, and you'll get a nice even press all the way through. Just like so. See, just like that. So that crease is right here, and here we have that flat edge there. Because that flat edge, now we've created a tuck, what we call a tucked corners, so we can hold a picture in there. And we have to repeat this on the other side. So I'll do that again. We'll fold it down. I'm holding it up so you can see. Just like that. That little flap is being folded in, not just in half, but maybe 3/4 of the way through that triangle. Go ahead and make it nice and flat and even. Make those creases nice and strong, and your frame is done. To make sure it can stand up, all you have to do is just those bottom flaps in the back, these big flaps, they create your stand. So all you have to do is just open them up a little, just like that. Put your fingers inside, lift them up, and your stand is made to hold your pictures. This can hold about a 5x7, maybe a 4x6. Depending on the size of the picture, you can play around with the size of the page you start with. Like I said, this was made with an 8.5-inch square. Go ahead and try out different sizes. See what pictures fit best. And if you need to, go ahead and grab a ruler and go ahead and measure the actual size of this. And if you actually want to make sure that picture is nice and tucked in, all you have to do, just adjust some of those creases and you're all set to go. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.